Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite lover girl, and we're back with another video to heal, learn, love, grow, and maintain. If this is your first time here, hi, my name's Alana Nichelle. I know you can't see my face this video because we are doing a cook with me video. So let's go ahead and start talking about exactly what I'm doing here. So clearly you guys just saw me cut the chicken. Now I'm adding a little bit of olive oil on top to start cooking the meat. So I like to season it with a bunch of seasonings. So first you see here garlic powder, adding that on top with a nice decent sprinkle. Then I'm going in with onion powder, again with a nice hefty little sprinkle. I love garlic powder. I don't know, something about it just does something to my taste buds. Then some paprika. Paprika really don't got no flavor, but we add it for color because we want a nice browned chicken for this meal. Some adobo, of course. You can't go wrong with adobo. It literally goes on everything. And we're just cooking the chicken on a nice low-medium heat, around 4. And of course, you can't forget the Lowry's. The Lowry's is the best part. So we're going to let the chicken start cooking. And this meal is actually a honey mustard chicken, bacon, avocado salad. I know that doesn't sound like much, but honestly, when I tell you this salad was bussin', this is part of our meal prep, so I make meal preps every single week. So here you see me going in with the bacon. I did end up adding 4 pieces of bacon and just chopping it up to add to the top. And I'm cooking the meats both at the same time, just keeping an eye on both, trying to make sure they're both turning the color that I need them to be, and also making sure the temperature is right. You always want to make sure your meat is on the correct temperature. So like I was saying, I always meal prep. Oh, and I also forgot the pepper. So I always meal prep every week. Sundays are my meal prep days. So actually before this video, I did make chili as well. So let me know if you guys want to see how I make my chili. So I had chili and the avocado chicken, bacon, honey mustard salad as my meal preps for this week. So now I'm just flipping the bacon, trying to get it a nice, good color. And I'm going in to chop my lettuce. So if y'all don't know, I have a background working in fast food. I worked at a restaurant called Charlie's. 10 out of 10 would not recommend because I burnt myself like the first week there. But I did learn how to chop some vegetables. And this is how I learned how to chop my lettuce to get the right piece size. Y'all know what I mean. To get the right size for the lettuce. So I'm just chopping up my lettuce here. This is what I'm going to use as my base for my salad, and this is just romaine lettuce. If you don't know, now you know. So we're chopping it all up, and this is enough salad that's going to get me through the week. On the side, you can see where I chopped up the bacon already as well. And if you guys can see the little ingredients in the back, you'll see why they're there. Okay, so I have some leftover avocado that I'm using for this one, but I also did buy fresh avocado. But in this video, you see me using the one that was already cut. So I'm just cutting it up into pieces, and then I'm dividing it up into 2 different containers. One container is for my meal prep, so the one that's closest to me that I just grabbed is the small one for my meal prep. Then I just put the rest of the avocado into another container so that I can use it for the rest of my meal preps throughout the week. Now I'm going back to get the chicken out. The chicken has fully cooked. I'm placing it into the container for my meal prep. This is again for my lunch. I'm adding pieces of bacon as well. And then when I get to work the next day, I added the avocado, cheese, and the dressing all on top. Shook it up with the Kardashian special shake. Alright, now to the part that everybody has been waiting for. If you guys follow me on social media, you see I posted these cookies that came out bomb. So these are banana cream cookies. So right now I'm going to take you step by step on how I made them. First, we take a whole banana. We split it up into pieces as you see me doing here. And then you want to mash the banana to get it to a nice puree. This will be added into the mixture later. So we're going through with the fork to smash the banana up, and you want it to be a puree as if it's like baby food, honestly. I know it's weird to say, but that's how much you want to mash this up. I can say this is my first time making this recipe, and I should have mashed the banana a little bit more so it wasn't chunky, but it still came out so good. Now I'm going to add some sugar. It was a cup of sugar into the mixture. So you have a dry mixture and then you had your wet mixture. So it was a full cup of sugar for this mixture, and I set that aside into another bowl. Now I'm preheating the oven to 350. So our oven tells you when it gets to that point. So it starts out at 175 and warms itself up. So here you see me have the sugar in one bowl because I realized I need to make my dry mixture. So in the dry mixture, we are adding 2 full cups of flour. I believe it may have been 2.5 cups of flour. So 2.5 cups of flour into another bowl, along with a tablespoon of baking soda and a little bit of salt into the mixture. This just helps the cookie to rise. Now I'm adding a full stick of softened butter into the mixture with the sugar. So remember, we have a dry mixture and now we have the sugar mixture, and we're going to blend the sugar and the butter together. You don't want it fully smooth as of yet, but you want to make sure the whole butter stick is mixed in with the sugar until you get this texture you see here. Then we are adding back in the banana puree, and we're going to mix this together until smooth. Also added cream pudding to the butter sugar mixture with the banana puree, and now we're going to add the 2 large eggs to this mixture as well, and we want to blend until smooth. Again, one thing I will say is I would use my KitchenAid the next time. I feel like it would make this process so much easier and get it to the right texture, because the banana pieces again were a little bit too big, but if I had my KitchenAid mixture, it might have blended this out a little bit more. So now the oven is set at 350. We are adding the dry mixture in small increments to the wet mixture now to get that thick cookie texture, and then you want to blend again until smooth. Once all the dry mixture is added, we will go in and add 2 cups of the vanilla chocolate chips to the mixture. So I already did a batch before we started filming, and I made them a little bit too big, but they still look so good. So then I went through and added smaller scoops to make sure the cookies came out a little bit smaller, and I ended up having a ton of cookies after this. So you guys see here, I'm going in with the cookie scoop that we have, adding it to the pan, and the pan is pre-buttered because you don't want the cookie to stick. So we added that to the pan, and again, I may use a different kind of butter the next time because I feel like again it made it so soft, which is delicious, but it also I feel like it didn't make it the full cookie texture that you want, but it still again came out 10 out of 10. And speaking of 10, you gotta warm the cookies up for 10 minutes each, and this is how they turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe. Be sure to follow me on all my socials, and I will see you guys in my next video. Remember, much love and positive energy. Bye!